Salute me, gente, your boys coming through once again. Before we continue with the video, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel. For those who've been showing love and support, I do highly appreciate every single one of you guys. On today's video, we're going to talk about Swifty Blue, the Swifty. And he went to a no jumper show, right? He went to a no jumper show. So Adam is going to do his job. He's going to ask those questions that a lot of people want to know the answer to, right? And he asked him about his situation when La M put a hit on him, right? See, for those who don't know, when Swifty got locked up, which I don't know when it was, like 2 or 3 years ago, something happened. Maybe he didn't want to pay rent. He messed up in some kind of way, and basically the outcome was he's done, you know, and he's not done like, hey, let's just not talk to him, but he's done like he's not allowed to breathe no more, you know. And he didn't know about this, right? He didn't know about this, but apparently there's some audios that the feds got in where inmates in the LA County Jail are communicating with individuals that are very highly influential in the prisons of California, and they're trying to talk in codes and stuff like that. And there's a line that it caught a lot of people's attention, and it was one of those guys telling the inmate in the county that they should do, lefty like they did Money Suede, basically in the shower, right, on a live. And to hear that, just put yourself on his shoes, just to hear that damn, they wanted me. That's a strong statement right there, man. And for you to hear that, and for you to be like, damn, something had to happen, and where that didn't go as planned. Right then, I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky to be alive. Just put yourself on his shoes for a minute, you know. Whatever the case was, if somebody messed up, he didn't know how to accomplish the job, or whatever it was the case, this guy was lucky. So once this happened, everybody got locked up. Well, they got like 17 people in this indictment, even a grandma. I'm pretty sure they still go to court because it just happened like 4 or 5 months ago, something like that. And everybody was reporting on this, right? They're talking about this. And I remember Swifty Blue even came out saying, oh, I'm still good in the hood, I can go to my hood and stuff like that. And people are like, hell no, he can't go back to his hood, man. They put a green light on him, so how his hood is going to protect him? Meaning that if the hood does that, they're going to get the green light, right? And little did we know, right, that now when he went to a no jumper, he actually slipped. He actually confessed that he lost his hood, man. Whatever he did, I hope he learned from it. But it seems like he's butthurt. Not butthurt, but he's like he's hurt. Not butthurt, but he's hurt. He believed, I don't know how he believed, that his hood was gonna have his back till the wheels fall off. He even said it. I'm not a gangbanger, you know. I don't bang out there. I was just a gang member who chased that money and stuff like that, and I was teaching my younger homeboys how to make money, right? He said being a gang member, that was not something that he seeked, right? But he still thought that his neighborhood was gonna have his back, and that was a big mistake, man. Because at the end of the day, the neighborhood has loyalty to something bigger than actually just him. We have to understand that, because let's say his neighborhood was to back him up. That's everybody's gonna pay for that. Every single member of that neighborhood is gonna pay for that, you know. So the right thing to do, the reasonable thing to do, is basically dude, you're not allowed to come back over here. You're done. You're done, messed up. Something happened. You fucked up, man. And everybody, he said most of his homeboys give his back to him. I'm pretty sure he still mess with certain homeboys, people that he grew up, people that he has really good connections and stuff like that. But as in being a gang member, no, that's it. He's not part of a gang. He got kicked to the curb, and never know, man. Sometimes that can, if he gets, I believe if he gets on it, maybe it can help him. Maybe it can help him, but who knows, man? At the end of the day, is how he is as a person, and this is a learning experience for him. At least he's breathing. Let's not forget that he was doing a lot. He was doing a lot when he was out there on the streets, talking about you have to check in with me. At the end of the day, we don't know what actually happens. We're trying to find out. But if it comes out, of course, we're going to talk about it. But you have to understand that staying humble, minding your own business, doing what you're supposed to do, and not getting the wrong people mad, that's going to take you a long ways, in whatever you're involved. So if you think you're better than the next man, you're trying to act all tough, people are going to test that. You're going to be like, going to come up front and center, man. And you might be subject to be like, hey, you know what? This guy talks too much. Let's see what's up with this guy. Let's see if he's really about it. As a matter of fact, he seems like he's making money, man. Let's see if we can get some money off of him, So it's best just to keep a low profile than actually be out there front and center. I do understand that he was a rapper, but I feel like he was one of those guys that he's still trying to find himself. He don't know if he wants to be a rapper. He don't know if he wants to be a YouTuber. Like, that's what you see from Swifty Blue, or at least that's what I get. He's the only rapper that seemed to be out there, or at least from our side of the rapping business, right? He's the only rapper who's out there on social media like that, who's singing and stuff like that, and he's trying to capitalize that stuff. But at the end of the day, that cost him his career, if he had any type of career, because he said he was not a gang banger. He was just a gang member and stuff like that. And that was his neighborhood, man. So I don't think his status was used for the right reasons, if you know what I mean. His status was basically used for his career, to at least say, okay, I'm this, I'm that, come and buy my music. Right? It's not like he was trying to chase something that sometimes you have to go to prison to get it, right? Or do a couple favors to certain people, and then you're gonna get sponsored by that company to become one of them, right? So I don't think that was his goal, but now he admitted that he's right there by himself, and he's no longer part of the gang. So with this being said, we are out to the next video. Muchas gracias, and take care of you and your family.